Alright, I swear this is like the third time I've tried to record this. Emphasis on tried. But today we are back with the Terminal Escape Room series here. We are moving on to the advanced rooms. I do have all 4 of the escape room chapters that are currently available right now up on my YouTube if you want to go check those out. But today we are recording, I believe, chapters 1, 2, and 3 of the advanced escape rooms. So they're the same as the ones in the beginner side, but they're just more difficult. So the puzzles are different and the difficulty level is more challenging. So we're starting here with chapter 1, Dead End. If you'll remember from... one sec. Yes. Oh. Right, so we will get right into this. This is the train one, I believe. It's honestly super simple once you get the nuances. So we're getting through the chat box here. Yeah. Train is speeding out of control. Great.
We have just departed from 50 Roll Station.
So,
Due to technical
the
difficulties,
first thing I'm going to say is
moving a little
these
faster than
posters
anticipated.
up here
Our
are
time together might be
super
a little
important.
bit shorter than normal. Enjoy the ride.
And it'll say up here, struggling to read posters, you never know what you might learn from reading them. Basically, to figure out the code on the keypad here, first thing is going to be the hint here on this poster. In case of emergency, flip up seats for survival kits. So these seats do flip up, as you can see. And they'll have numbers on the bottom of them, and that's for all of these chairs. What we want to focus on, however, is this seating chart. So rise out of your seats to congratulate our lucky winners. Our numbers are going to be A2, C6, B8, and A5. And how we're going to figure out how these correspond is through this seating chart up here, so we can figure out what seats we're looking for. So our first one is going to be A2, I believe. And based on this seating chart, this row that's right in front of me here is going to be our A row. So I do believe the one we're on right now is A10. So we need to go to A2, which will be over here. So that will be our first number for the keypad. Our next one's going to be C6. So if you'll remember, the 10s are facing each other. C6, yes. Okay, C6 should be there, I believe. Yeah, they correspond. Okay. So yeah, it's C6. Our next one's going to be B8. So that's 10, 9, 8 here. And then our last one is A5. Since that's 10, this will be 5. So our numbers should be 3, 4, 7, 9, I believe. Let's see if that works. 3, 4, 7, 9. And first puzzle is solved. So just keep an eye out for those. Also, just as a general disclaimer, this game typically has different puzzles for the same chapter. So the answers that I get aren't necessarily going to be the answers that you get. It's just the same formula that you should be using to get to whatever solution you're looking for. Alright, so we're going in here. We do need to figure out that keypad so we can get the quarter out of here. That way, because you need 50 cents to use the machine and get the swipe card out of here so we can get into the next room. Keep an eye out for the planter here because it does have a quarter, so that's our first 25 cents. And then we'll need to solve the keypad there to get our next one. Your first clue is going to come here on the menu. It does say here unscrambled egg, but the key here is unscrambled, and we have it in the order 1, 2, 7, 5. So if you'll look up here, we also have posters, but these posters are scrambled sentences. So what you're going to do is find the first one, which unscrambles to while I am round. We'll find 2. There's 2 while I am round. I've never figured out what this one is, but basically it's while I'm round, I'm not a pizza. 7. Where was 7? I can't use my hands, but I have numbers on my face. So basically it's a riddle. To me, the riddle means it's a clock. The answer to the riddle is a clock. And over here, coming back to our posters again, there's a clock here. And I do believe its time is 12:35. So 1235 is going to be our number. And we have our quarter. We'll go over here and we'll press 2C into the machine. 2C.
We have now reached KC Alpha, but are
We
still
get our
experiencing
key card,
issues,
we'll
so
take
we
it
are
out,
unable to stop.
interact, and
An
we are
estimated
into
40
the
minutes
third
left
car.
in our trip.
Okay, so in here you're basically just gonna touch the light switches. Excuse me, the keypad. So you try to interact with the keypad, the power went out because the fuse is gone. So we have to go find the fuse. I will recommend that you use the flashlight to get around because the fuse will basically just be like a gray bar, so it's hard to see. Usually it's in here. You just have to look around the cars because like I said, the solutions aren't always going to be the same. Therefore the fuse isn't always going to be in the same spot. I've played, it's usually been in here. I don't really see it though, so I don't know if it's in here this time. It has been in that corner before as well, but obviously it's not there anymore. There it is. Alright, we'll go take the fuse. So basically just look around until you find it, put the fuse back, and now we can come turn these on. So we will go back in here, and these will indicate how the switches over there need to be. So we'll have off, on, off, off, on, off, on, off, off, on, off, on, off, off, on, and then the last 5 will be off, on, off. So just off on the outsides, and then the 3 in the middle will be on. Perfect. Now everything's turned back on. We can use the keypad, but in order to do that, we have Morse code. So in order to figure that out, you're actually going to come back to the first car again. This button up here will blink in Morse code. So remember, the long holds are dashes, and the blinks, like the fast blinking, are dots. Shoot, did I throw it away? I might have to do this again. This is honestly one of the most time-consuming parts of this, outside of finding the fuse. It can be very difficult as well, so I'm just gonna wait to see when it resets. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's resetting, so that's a dash, a dash, a dash, a dash, a dot, dash, dot, dash, dot, dot, dash, dash, dot, dot, dot. There should be one more. Dot, 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 dash, dash. Okay, we'll see what I have here. There might be one that's not quite what it needs to be. So I have dash 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 dot, which looks like it's number 9. So our first one's going to be 9. I have a dash dot dot, but that's not going to be correct. So we'll just move down one. I have dash dash and then 3 dots, which looks like 7. And then I have 3 dashes or 3 dots and 2 dashes, which looks like 3. I'm wondering if I have 3 dashes here and 2 dots. So if that's the case, then that's an 8. So I might have 9873. I'm not super confident about this. I might need to go back, but we are going to try it just for the sake of time. So I have 9873. That was not correct, unfortunately. So we'll go back. Dash,
And there goes South
dash,
Chicago whizzing right on by.
dot,
It
dot,
seems that the brakes on
dot.
the train are no longer working, but we hope to find a solution before our 35 minutes are up.
Okay, dot, 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 dash, dash, dot, 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 dash, dash, dot, dot. Oh, so that was the 3, I think. That was hard. Okay, we reset. Dash, dash, dot, 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 dash. Okay, that's the 7. Dot, 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 dash, dash, 3, dash, 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 dot. That's the 9. And then that's the number. Okay, so I think we actually have a 7, 3, 9, and then whatever number that is. So I think we're stopping here. That's dot, 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 dash, 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 and that should be a dot, so that's our 9. Dash, dot, 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 dot. So okay, so it's just going to be 1 dash and then the rest are dots. So that should be 6. So we might have 7, 3, 9, 6. Let's try that. 7, 3, 9, 6. I'm pretty sure we will do 9, 6, 7, 3. 3, 7, 9, 6. 3, 7, 6, 9. No. I'm just trying all types of combinations here. I have to go watch one more time just to make sure. Okay. Dot, dash, dash, dot, dot, dot. Okay, so that's 7. I'm pretty sure it's going to start with 7. Just might not be 6, which is a little bit concerning to me. So we'll start with 7. 7, 3, 6, 9. 7, 6, 3, 9. 7, 9, 3, 6. Maybe I have a number wrong. You have to start from the moment it completely goes. Okay, maybe. Dash, 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 dot. So that's our 9. Dash, dot, 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 dot. So it's 6, dash, dash, dot, dot, dot. Okay, so it's ending in 3. Dot, 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 dash, dash. Okay, so I think it's actually starting with 3. I think it might be 3, 7. Shoot.
We are
9,
now running
6.
down Columbia Road with no solution in sight. 30 minutes until our time comes to a crashing close.
Let's try 3796. This is getting ridiculous. Oh, there it is. That didn't take forever at all. I was starting to question myself. Okay, we're in the final room. We need to obviously interact with this so we can use the handlebar here. In order to do that, we have to solve these 4, and that will give us our numbers. So the first one is going to be, the hint is the hotel. And you'll find the answer to that hint in here with all the posters. It will be Hotel 7's here. So the first number is 7. Going back over this way. Number 2 is going to be over here. I will show you. It's going to be the amount of bamboo shoots in these planters. So the first one is the square. So we're going to have 6 in here. The next one is the circles. Circles will be found in here. And there's only 2. And then last one is here. I believe it's 5. 1, 2, 3. Yes, 5. So we have 6, 2, and 5. I'm pretty sure it's 11 minus 2, so it might be 9. So 7, 9. 7, 9. Next one is going to be that. So if you remember all the papers you might have seen around here, I don't think there's any here. We'll need to go find the paper with that mark on it. It's a little squiggly. I'm pretty sure it can be found in here. Here it is. So that will be 4. So I believe we're at 794. And then our last number is going to be solving this. So it does have to do with all the TVs and the screens in here. Our first hint is this one. So the first letter is what I believe to be an O. So because we have SOS, SOS will sit in there pretty nicely. SOS. And obviously there's only one number that starts with the letter O, so that would be 1. So let's try 7941, and that's our answer. We'll interact, pull that down, and officially stop the train. And that's how you complete the advanced version of Chapter 1. Yeah, hopefully you found this helpful. There's a whole playlist for these if you're looking to go through all of these on your own. I've done full walkthroughs if you get stuck anywhere. Basically, you can just use it as helpful hints if you get stuck as well, which I know I have definitely gotten stuck before, so I foresee that happening at some point as well. They're pretty difficult. Next one I'll have up is this Chapter 2 tunnel. But thank you for joining me for the first chapter. Would recommend you go through all of these because they are super fun. So I'll see you hopefully in Chapter 2. Take care. Straub out.